venerable Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Bowling Green Falcons and the Toledo Rockets. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. The Falcons ready to kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Rockets offense will have first crack at this one. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we've played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Bond. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Let's talk for a second about Toledo. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you start to see the finish line now. Getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked, what's at stake. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Guys, let's chat about Toledo. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement. You create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The Rockets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Smith takes the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the running back. Get a tackle for a loss.
Handoff to the single running back. Looking for room at the 30. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
This drive, this offense is really focused on physicality and running the football. Look right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick six. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
They'll run play action. Lets it fly. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. Handoff from the shotgun. Takes it the other way. Big run from deep in his own end, and he's out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
And that's a nice run by the running back. And I tell you what, man, these rivalry games, a lot of times they're decided by who can run the football, who can exert their will, be more physical, because there's so much emotion that goes into it. And going back to last year, like this game was so close, so tight. So what's going to be the difference? A lot of times, man, it's the physicality and the running game.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. It's Sims. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse could be an alley. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. The Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Quick release on the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Falcons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get...
But, and he's got headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Robinson looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Rockets headed quickly to the line.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Running inside. It's Smith. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The Rockets come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air on second down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And that's crazy. 1 second you're the offense and you're thinking 2nd and inches, we're taking a shot, we're in a great spot. And then you give up a sack, and now all of a sudden you're in 3rd and long and you're thinking, uh-oh, we got to convert this, or we're giving the ball right back to our opponent.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Robinson will throw. Got his man on the outside. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo. Extra point here will tie the game.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? The handoff as they run the counter play here. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. From the gun, running back on the move. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He lobs one high down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Falcons line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Robinson looking to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Makes the grab on 3rd. There he goes. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. This time he's got it.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
And this is the beauty of getting in these third down and manageable situations. It makes it so much easier for an offense. Now you can run your RPO game, and everybody has to respect that run. I read it. He reads it correctly, spits it out on the perimeter right now. Your guy does the rest of the work. Nice third down execution.
Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. The Rockets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll send the back in motion. Robinson will throw. Open on the right side, that's Smith. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Going with the counter play here. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Motion from the wideout. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Handoff from the gun. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Rockets offense is back on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Creates a little space, maybe a crease. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And he is sacked, and the quarterback's going to be kicking himself for staying in the pocket a little too long on that one.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Rockets will call on their punt team. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run the off-tackle play here. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with the Western Michigan Broncos taking on the Eastern Michigan Eagles. And it's the Broncos who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today.
The Rockets will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Robinson looking to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Simpson. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
3rd and 6 yards to go. Rides to the back. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And And this is exactly what you want to see from this offense. The defense forced a turnover, puts you in a great position. Now, put a few first downs together. Ultimate goal is to capitalize on it, punch it in the end zone. But nice job moving the football little by little, trying to get this touchdown.
He caught it. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere. And now the defense backed up with a first and goal from the 5. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Gets the back moving. He's looking to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. Touchdown, Rockets! They take the lead here in the second half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He leaves it with his back. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going for the big play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Punts it out of the air. The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd and 6 yards to go. He's looking to pass. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
His drive will open from the 15. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Robinson will throw. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. The give is to Smith. Oh, what a move. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man in the middle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Rockets come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Running behind that left side. Got a little grass. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Right back to the well. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw it last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
He's going to run it. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And now the lead is even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They feed him again. Jumped on top of the pile.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game. And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, looking to pass. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the Toledo sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Robinson looking to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on. Looking for blockers.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse,
wide open spaces. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. He's now up to 77 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Leaping grab for a big gain. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. The give to the single back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds.
A shot toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Obviously, they fail on that 4th down, but because there's still time on the clock, this game's not over. Who on defense right now can step up and make a big play and get the ball back to the offense?
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Offense working from the pistol. Pulls and fires complete. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Rockets now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Robinson will throw. Under fire. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away.
There's a little room there. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They're going to ride this running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Working the middle, it's complete. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Robinson looking to pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
Here comes the heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Rockets will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He goes out of bounds, short of the marker. They'll turn it over on downs, and this one is going to be over. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Slide, and the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And what a great play right there by the pass rush, affecting the QB's rhythm, David. He didn't have a chance to throw that on time. They forced him to scramble. Everything broke down. He tried to go get it himself, but you saw the speed catch up to him, bring him to the ground, and the defense, they win it for their team.
Just great job taking away the initial read, right? Like he wanted to throw the football. Great initial coverage. Then it breaks down a little bit, and now you got to chase. You got to play that second play. They do it masterfully. In a big moment, man, they chase him down, they get to the QB, and they call game and walk out of here with a W.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did.